No time for a martini, remain standing. It's a Thrifty Quickie on Mid-Century Wasted. In this Thrifty Quickie, I am going to Savers right after a dentist appointment. That's why my face looks like this, and why I'm shopping while grumpy. I thought my first find here was going to cheer me up. It's a Georges Briard plate, or platter. It was $4.49, which is a very good deal when you consider how collectible these are. I'm checking it over for problems, and it is a little bit scratched, and the back of one corner was chipped. Now, this isn't the worst condition flaw in the world, but like I said, I'm shopping with like a really bad attitude today. So I decided I'm not gonna spend money on something that's a little bit damaged, especially $4.49. Maybe I would be able to get $8 to $10 for it. I don't think that's good enough, so I'm putting it back. This Cabo Mexico mug is very pretty, but not really worth much, so I put that back too. I thought these plates were pretty great. They were Oxford made in Brazil, which I can't say I've ever heard of that brand before, but they were very Art Deco looking restaurantware plates. However, I'm not really in the market for heavy plates right now. I think I'm also in just a phase of being very, very cheap. So that's why I'm passing up a lot of the stuff that you'll see here, like that velvet silhouette thing. And I'm definitely passing up these, I don't know, what are these? Flower holders, maybe? These are glue gun E6000 or whatever that glue stuff is. Projects gone terribly wrong. I don't know what to say about this kind of stuff. I do know what to say about this kind of stuff. I really hate this kind of stuff. Let's be honest. I really hate it when crafters take perfectly good vintage things and start gluing it together. Stop doing that, people. Here's an abacus, and then I see a mushroom too. I'm like, whoa, wait, there's a mushroom there. I recently bought two different abacuses. Abaci? What's the plural of abacus? I bought two of them in an estate sale, so I was like, I don't really need a third. And then I picked up this giant wooden mushroom, and I have no idea what it's for. Is it just to look at? I don't know. So since it had really no purpose, I put it back. If there was a set of them, maybe I would have gotten it, but I don't know. I just didn't know what you would do with it. Here on the end cap, I found a pink basket. It was $6.99. It was in good condition, but glass baskets are just not something that I sell. I don't think they do well at all. This one had a Mikasa sticker on it too, so it was a contemporary piece. Ellen Fields, period 1, 1970. Good try, Ellen. It looks like a log, but it's a vase. It's a ceramic vase made in art class, period 1. Excellent effort. Better than I could have done. Good on you. Here's a single frosted pink goblet vase thing. It was much bigger than you may think. It was expensive. $6.49 for this thing. And it had this big old, I'm spinning, chip. Boom, chip right there on the rim. Trying to focus to let you know. It's there though. Whoa, zoom in. Okay, yeah, there, you saw it. Here's a big, giant, white cased glass vase for $7.49, but it was contemporary and it was kind of lightweight and cheaply made, so I left that there too. I don't really know what this is supposed to be. I think it was made out of ceramic, and it was some sort of like teleflora type situation, but what is that supposed to be? The shape of that is just so weird. Here's some sort of signed basket made out of leaves or something, $6.49. I think it's one of those tourist things where they make the basket right in front of you. Now I'm digging through the bags, and I see some crocheted, vintagey looking stuff, and I'm like, maybe, but also maybe not. And there's some little wooden guys, and I'm just not feeling it. There was a lot of 80s kind of like those little cushiony ball quilted ones and wooden ones. Yeah, it's just like a lot of 80s stuff, like a lot of stuff from my childhood, and I tend to honestly not really pick that stuff up. Yeah, I've sort of just had enough of it. Here's a bag with an elephant and a broken star, but I saw something that looked vintage back there. It said Japan, but I think it's a single salt shaker, and it's shaped like a little hut or a little house or something, but it was really hard to even see what it was. And back here were some glass or maybe lucite colorful candle holders. It was like a multicolored candle holder set, and they were really heavy, but one of them was chipped, so I left it. And oh, looky here. Imagine this. I'm finding another pair of mismatched vintage or antique salt and pepper shakers. So, I had to get them because I just can't not get them. Can't help myself. I could see tucked away in the back here, there was some glimpses of vintage, but then obviously I pull the bag forward and I see there's a tragedy and the sweet cow has been beheaded. But I still want to sort of do the little shuffle, the bag shuffle, and get to the back and see what else is in here, because I see some bluebirds and oh yeah, there's only one, but it looks like one of the cows has survived, but it's $5.99. The bluebirds look okay, but then again, nope, the tail is chipped and it's really awful, but I put it back and it's broken, but I felt like I should have saved the other one. Here's some Russian nesting dolls. This one was, I think, a moose, maybe. And even though it was made in China, I may have gotten it if I was able to open it up and see if it had all the pieces. Because really, when do you ever see moose nesting dolls? Like, never, right? And this last little bag looked like it was just filled with resin, so no thanks. Now I'm checking out the vintage books, and this one looks like it has adorable graphics in it. Whose baby is this? But unfortunately, when I started flipping through it, it was really badly drawn in. Like, every single page had drawing marks on it, and it had a discard stamp in the front, so it was a lost cause. Unfortunately, I left it. But this quilt, oh my god, how cute is this? It was made from little golden books fabric. I didn't know this existed. It wasn't a handmade thing. It looked like just a manufactured piece, but I still thought it was adorable. I didn't get it, but I thought it was really cute. Okay, so this is my big find of the day. Right now at this point, I only have the salt and pepper shakers, and then I'm looking through the jewelry, and I think this is a Brutalist piece, so I'm 100% getting that. I liked these wooden earrings too. I thought those were kind of pretty, but they looked a little bit cheap, so I left them. Here's what I did get: the salt and peppers and the Brutalist piece, which I shined up to look real pretty. It was only $6.98 because I had a $2 off coupon this time, and also the bag of salt and peppers was half off. So here's a better look at that Brutalist pendant. I shined it up really nice, and now I'm thinking it is brass and copper. That little ball part looks like a little copper bit. And there's no marking on the back or anything, but I really absolutely love it. I think it turned out so good. I just polished it up with like one of those little silver polish cloths, and it looks amazing. So for like $6, this is not a bad haul. Here's the bottom of the salt and pepper shakers. I couldn't really see what the green mark said, but thanks for watching. Bye everyone.